Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. It's Davidson. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. And they'll get him down that time.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down, opening drive in this conference championship game. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he's got it again. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trapped him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long. which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up. A play action, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a side.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the running back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The sure hands. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second and inches. Offense maybe looking to throw the ball here. They got 3 receivers bunched out left. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Tigers looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. In the clear at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the...
Who's in the clear? Past the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical 1st down to keep this drive rolling.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Back to throw again. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He takes it at the 40. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, what a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He slides down to avoid the tackle. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Slides the good throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Jukes to get free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The Mustangs pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. We go with a direct snap. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
To the air, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down play for this offense. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. And it goes incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's hit as he throws it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And it's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Knight. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Cooper. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a 1st down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, you have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go past the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Play action here on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. He's got the first and still going. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Knight. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They bring them down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Working clock with the ground game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. The catch is made. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief.
He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Mustangs will line up now. It's first and goal. To throw, it's Hawkins. Touchdown, SMU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation two-point try, but this game is over. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.